Hello everybody, Future Drew here, and I mean we, because I don't get to subscribe to my own channel, we have hit another milestone, 1,300 subscribers. Thank you very much to all of those who have been around for a long time. Thank you very much to all the new subscribers, and because we have reached 1,300 subscribers, there will be a subscriber giveaway, and this one, thanks to our previous winner, Kevin, friend of the show, Kevin, unfortunately lives in Canada. Not unfortunately that he lives in Canada, but shipping, it made the prize not worth really him using or whatever. So he said, let's go ahead and just pay that forward. So this prize will, instead of being $10 towards something in my store, will be $20 towards something in my store, plus some Tip of the Mitt Flips merchandise, which is a couple stickers and a magnet. If you would like to get entered into the drawing for the 1,300th subscriber giveaway, leave any kind of comment, be subscribed, and like the video. And thank you again to all the new and old subscribers. I appreciate it very much. Just really neat. Hey, do they ever really fix things? I have no idea what this is. What do I care? Let's go. I'm good at this. Hello everybody, Drew here, Tip of the Mitt Flips, where I'm a full-time eBay reseller, and every 100 subscribers there's a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure you subscribe so you have a chance to win. I am going to go over the stuff I got at the big Humane Society sale in this video. First thing going out today, it's a book. It is 7 Came Through, right here, by Edward V. Rickenbacker, first edition. And for that book, $9.67 free shipping. That was on a 12% off sale. All right, before I went to the big sale, I went to just a regular garage sale. It was actually a pretty big garage sale. I ended up spending way too much time there. You know, sometimes you mention to people, oh, I'm a reseller, and they go, oh, okay, that's neat, or they, whatever. But then there's some people that are like, oh, and they want to know a bunch of stuff, and they want to talk, and that's fine. But I was in a hurry. I was like, I'm going to be in and out. 10 minutes, in and out, no problem. I was there like 45 minutes. Either way, she was a very nice lady, and I got some okay stuff there. Got a ton. Now, I don't remember exactly, because at this point, it was a week ago, but I got a ton of hats, and I think what I ended up paying for those was $5 for $1. Everything here, I want to, if I remember correctly, it was under 20 bucks. That math seems in my head to add up. For the hats, $5 for $1. There's a big chunk of them that are just blank, these blue ones, and I'll lot those together. Someone who has a printing shop or a sports team, they can buy them in bulk, and that will sell pretty easy. The rest, a couple were something that will list individually, like this Cub Cadet, but then the rest were just kind of, like this one's Onaway Motocross. That's a town about 2 towns over from me, and that'll just go into a bulk snapback trucker hat, vintage hat lot. At this point, one of those needs to get posted right now because we have more than enough to make a posting. So might even get to 2 listings of that kind. Also, pair of Carhartt pants. Got those for $2. Paid, I think, 25 cents for this Tupperware. Probably will just donate the bottom or recycle the bottom and just sell the lid. If it had been not the clear or sheer bottom, I'd probably sell it as a whole, but with it being sheer, probably just gonna sell the lid. Got these 2, they're like ammo belts, but for cans, and they're Camel branded, so cigarette stuff does sell, especially the Camel, because it used to be a big deal to get your, you know, you'd save up your points and get your Marlboro or your Camel windbreaker and all that kind of stuff. But I paid 25 cents a piece for these. Those are new old stock. If I had to guess, I didn't look them up, but if I had to guess, I'm thinking $24.99 free shipping. Maybe $19.99 free shipping. That's a total guess, but I think that's about where I'll land. $2 for this musical ornament Santa. It's not like a great brand. Santa's Best. Actually, I've never even heard of that brand. But it's a motorcycle. It plays, what was the song? Oh yeah, plays Born to Be Wild. I figured that's enough to, if it functions, it was a Kmart product. If that functions, there's profit there. $2 into something. I don't know what it'll be, but profits. This was in a free pile. So of course I got it. I don't know if it has any value, but it was worth taking home to look up. Air Force Memorial Foundation. Looks like maybe a paperweight, maybe some type of award. I don't know. Definitely because of the box, I can tell this is old. But that'll be interesting to look up and see. And then this GPS, I paid $2 for, if I can get it out. And the reason it only costs $2, because I know it's going to be worth more than that, Garmin GPS 12, is because she had no idea if it works. And I said for $2, I will figure that out myself. I have no reason to believe it doesn't. It looks to be in perfectly fine condition. It takes batteries, so it wasn't like I could just plug it in. It doesn't even have a spot to plug something in, so I gotta open it up, see what kind of batteries. The only issue I think I could run into is if the batteries have corroded. I'm assuming it's maybe a proprietary battery, but it's not rechargeable, so I don't know. That's yet to be determined. Next thing going out on B3 is a vintage Corningware detachable handle. This right here, and these is, like I said, a detachable handle. It connects to this type of pan back here, and it goes right there. You twist the little lever there. It's actually a pretty neat tool. I don't know if they still make this for modern cookware. Maybe there might be a safety issue. I'm not really positive. But for that one right there, $10.55 free shipping. All right, and then the next wave of stuff, few waves of stuff, will be from the large Humane Society sale. They do it twice a summer in my town, takes up the whole fairgrounds, very big. This was the worst one I've been to. And I mean worse as in worse for me, personally. Not like there was a bad sale or something. Just passed on a lot of stuff I wouldn't have passed on last year. Not a ton of, you know, no big finds where I was like, oh wow, I really scored here. Nothing I felt the need I had to pay up for. A lot of it was just kind of, okay, nobody's going to get this. I might as well give them a quarter for it. Something like that. So first wave of stuff here. This, I don't know what it is. It looks some type of weed whacker something. But it was new in package. So I said, okay, originally $12.99. It's going to be a first class shipper. Why not? Let's see what that's worth. I didn't look up a single thing. Didn't want to waste my time. Prices are, you know, by donation. So whatever I feel is worth it, then that's what it's worth. Next thing up, there was a cell phone, which I think this is the cell phone my dad was using. This might even be his old cell phone, who knows? And they recently Verizon bought him a new cell phone. They said, hey, this one isn't going to function anymore. We're just going to send you one. Here you go. Here's your phone. That might be completely useless. I don't know. I didn't pay much for it. Probably didn't pay anything for it because when I'm at those kinds of sales, I'm putting stuff in a bag and usually I'm like, okay, now I'm at $20. And I put some more stuff in. Okay, now I'm at $30. You know, just kind of a running general total because it's a lot of stuff to go through. You know, you're not pulling stuff out and going, okay, 25 for this. You just hand them money on your way out the door in each building. That's how it goes. And then a few bags that were branded. So this one's a Samsonite. Don't know what it goes to, but Samsonite's a good brand. A Garmin fanny pack style bag. Is it? No, it's just a regular bag. Over the shoulder bag. But Garmin, good brand. Nice bag. Canon, another one. Branded. Why not? All those will be first class shippers. That is, I know on a personal level, the woman who owns and runs our FedEx UPS shipping store, and it's kind of been bumming me out lately because I don't get to see her as often because I have almost completely switched to USPS or smaller, you know, so first class shippers, priority shippers. The UPS FedEx is very rare for me now, which if you watch, you know. If I was working on smaller volume, that wouldn't be the case. I would want, if I'm only shipping out one item a day, I don't care if it's 50 pounds in a huge box. If I get $250 for it, I would still sell that now. I'm just not sourcing those as regularly. I'm not searching them out as regularly. I used to see in a picture of a garage sale that there was a stereo unit. That was the first one I was going to be at. Now, if I happen to come across one, sure. But am I actively searching for it? No. These two probably are the best thing I found from the whole sale. Two new old stock Bose. What a great brand. Anything Bose, pick it up. They even have, look it up, Bose has a proprietary cord that is not labeled but looks very specific. Put that in the memory banks because it's worth money. It's the only, there's no generic ones. Bows only, worth good money. I'll see if I can find a picture for it. If not, find it on your own, because it's worth money and you should know about it. Because then you can go be in your local Goodwill or Salvation Army in a bucket of cords that they find worthless. One of the only things that's still worthless to them, you know, not even remotes. Remotes now, they want $1.99 at my local store. But these proprietary Bose cords, if you know what they look like, they're easy to spot. Have that in the memory banks. But these two wall ceiling Bose brackets, original price $29.99. If they don't make these anymore, I'll probably get more than that. If they do make them, I'll probably get close to that. And these, ooh, that's gonna be pretty close, but it's gonna go in a poly bag, so let's see. And yes, under £1, so that's also great. And then next up, couple of remotes. I rarely get remotes now because, like I said, they are charging real money for them, for remotes with corrosion, whatever. They don't care. They just got sick of me buying them, I guess. So a Memorex one and a Toshiba one, no idea what they're worth. I'll get at least $9.99 free shipping, or I won't even list them, but I'll get $9.99 free shipping or more. Then I got these Ultra Pro sleeves, which looks like they were an Amazon purchase at some point. I think I paid $2 for the set. These were in, they have a specific building where everything's priced. The stuff they put in the price building, it's very willy-nilly. I don't know who makes those decisions for them. It's clearly not me. But those are just for me, for my personal card collecting and stuff. But I paid, I think, $2 for the pair. So that's actually a pretty good deal for how much they actually cost. And then these, I got more because I was interested. They are slides. There was actually a slide shelving unit, and it had a bunch of these slide cubes in it, but it had two, this one and this one, that were full of slides. And I just wanted the slides because it's either going to be interesting and fun for me to go through, or if I can figure out where the location of the pictures is, then I could sell them. So, I mean, this one, I mean, it looks like it's mountains. So I don't know, maybe Colorado Rockies. Does it say on this side? It does not. But yes, some type of national park. I don't know if this will come through on the camera. Oh yeah, pretty good actually. Get it out of the red, up against the white here. Yeah, there we go. Recognize that mountain? Anybody? Specific mountain? Probably not. Let's go this way. Who knows? There we go. Don't know. But that'll be fun to go through. Maybe one of them will have a picture of, you know, the sign that goes into the park or something, and it'll make it easy on me. Who knows? Worst case scenario, I could probably sell them as a lot, just as vintage national park slides. Just make it very generic. I don't know. That's just going to be fun to go through as far as I'm concerned. And then next thing going out on B3A is Martha Stewart Everyday Lids. It's a set of, I think, 3 of them. I see 1, I see 2, and I see 3. Okay, I was worried for a second. Not in the best condition. 2 of them are cracked. Well, one of them's cracked. One of them has a chunk missing, but I put that in the listing. Very few of them listed, if any, when I listed it, and I'd sold those before, so replacements really don't come around very often. And for those, again, on sale, $17.59 free shipping. And yes, for these 3 lids, $17.59 free shipping. And that's the second or third time I've sold those Martha Stewart Everyday Lids in some type of scenario. I think the last one was oval lids, but still, some amount of demand, very little supply equals you get to charge a bit of a premium. All right, next wave of stuff. Picked up the fridge, koozie type of thing here. What it has is like the gel stuff for like a ice pack inside the koozie, and you'll see the gel stuff is intact all the way up to the edge. If you find these in a Coca-Cola, that is a bolo. Look for them. You get like $30 a piece. It's insane. But the thing you have to check for is that the blue stuff inside has not deteriorated, because you'll find where it's just a dabble of blue on the very bottom and you'll get a return or a refund request. But I'm not sure how much the fridge is worth, but the Coca-Cola ones, if I remember right, $30 free shipping, $24.99 free shipping, something like that. Look out for them. Next thing, you know, I'm going to pick up my koozies, foam koozies, doesn't matter what they say. What's this one, just for fun? Hog's Breath, Key West. I'm guessing that's a bar. Hog's Breath is better than no breath at all. If that's the slogan of this bar, that's a terrible slogan. Coming to our bar is better than not breathing. Wow. And then next up, new old stock, Holy Bible King James Version. I know some of these digital Bibles are actually worth a decent amount of money. Let's find out together. And especially this could be a little tutorial for those that don't do much eBay or any at all. Okay, if you're wanting to look something up that has a barcode, you go to your eBay app, you click on search, you click on the camera, you run the camera over your barcode, bingo bango, none available. So now I gotta do more work, which means probably there's none new. That's probably what that means. Franklin, Holy Bible, King James Version, and 76 listed. That's a lot. How many sold? 83 listed. That's a fantastic sell-through rate. More sold than listed. That is huge. That's what you want on every item. That is the number one thing when it comes to knowing if something's worth reselling is the sell-through rate. Your sold ratio. How many sold to how many are currently listed, and that is a great one. Now let's go ahead and see if any of these are new. Condition, new. Wow. Wow. What a score. I knew it was going to be worth something. I did not think this much. None of them are exactly the one I have, but they're the same thing, same brand and everything. Look at these solds. I did sort them highest to lowest, but look at this. $200. And get some focus in here. Focus in here, people. I took an offer below 150, 120, 100 plus ship, 100 plus ship, 90 plus ship, 90 plus ship. What in the world? Oh, here we go. Here's the one I got. This one went a little cheaper, but with that sell-through rate, I'm pricing it high. I'm pricing it very high. What a good score. Love it. That's the winner. That's clearly the winner. Yeah, look at some of these listeds. $250. That's insanity. I won't do that, but $99.99 plus shipping. That's wow. I was just looking for fun, but that made it real fun. All right, the rest of the stuff seems pointless at this point. Next couple things I got, though, were some new Bubble Guppies mini backpacks. They were originally $7.98. Probably just lot those together. Not really sure. I figured those were worth a shot. Got this new old stock Aladdin thermos. Still has the original tag on it, original wrap. It's very dirty, but this is clearly new old stock. I mean, I'll have to open it and make sure there's never been something poured in it, but I can't imagine somebody was using it with the label on it. But I have no clue what that's worth. Picked up this wallet. It's a vintage wallet. If you guys are from the 90s or you were a teen or child in the 90s, this, what is this, Jim Benton? This was everywhere. Stickers, pins, this artistic rabbits and whatever the rest of the stuff was. And they'd have "Let's Focus on Me," random quotes. I don't know why, but this was huge in the 90s. So we'll see what that's worth eventually. Here is a vintage 1984 Detroit Tigers Champions pin. This is true vintage. I don't know what this would be worth, but I'm thinking, if I had to guess, I don't know how many of these they would have made. So in the $9.99 to $14.99 free shipping range, hopefully. I think that's it. But if not, I am for sure a Tigers fan. This will just go on my shelf over here, and I will enjoy it till the day I die. This, I don't even know what these are. I don't know anybody that would actually do this. Sock savers. Who's hanging their socks up like this? Oh, it's to hang them on the line to dry. Oh, still, who's hanging their socks like this? But it was new old stock. I figured I'll give it a shot. New old stock, 40-watt cone speaker. This is worth something. I have no idea, but it's, I mean, people still replace their car speakers. This is definitely, it was worth picking up. I have no idea the value. To buy this at Walmart's probably $19.99 or $24.99. So I'm guessing somewhere in that range. And then this is a good one right here. When you are looking for Tupperware, this is the king of Tupperware. The fluted Cervelier. That's what this style is called, Cervelier, with this rib top. And these ones specifically, the Cervelier canister sets. Just one by itself is not great, but I'm still going to pick it up. It's very dirty, but I actually think I have more to this set currently listed. So I'll probably pull those out and redo the listing if that's true. And then I have been on the hunt for paperweights. I watched a couple videos on paperweights. One from Nurse Flipper, another one from this really adorable British lady. She only has like 3 videos, but it was all about, one was all about paperweights, and I just loved it. I don't know what this one's worth. It was branded Walls, I think is what that is, made in Japan. One thing I do know is that the better ones do not have this cut off bottom. They'll have more of a polished bottom. If you can see, it's kind of milky or foggy almost on the bottom, and the nicer ones will just be clear. It'll look just like the rest of it, a nice polished bottom. But it's a pair. I did not pay $3. A lot of the stuff they get is they'll have a garage sale and then they drop all the rest of what they have off as donation. So most of the stuff has price tags. I didn't pay what the price tag said, but it's a pair. I figured just because it's a pair and it's a paperweight, I can make some money there. Got a little Toyota RAV4 from, what was it? KinSmart. That's why I picked it up, because it was a KinSmart, and some KinSmart have decent value. It's got a little bit of wear, but I figured it's first class. I'll have some profits there. And then I picked up these 2, what's that movie called? This is Maui. And what's the movie called? The movie is called, I don't know. I'm blanking. I've seen it 100 times, but I'm blanking. And I'm just now noticing that he's supposed to have a hook, and it's supposed to be attached to his head, so that's a bummer. But these were both from the same set. Where was it marked here? From Jakks, Jakks. But this is heavy for a little figure. It's not a McDonald's toy. This is like a heavy toy, but without the hook, it's probably worthless. That's a bummer. Maybe I can lot them together and it'll just have a value because of what it is. It's driving me crazy. I can't believe I can't think of the name of the movie. I'll think of it when it's no longer important to me. Next thing going out, it's a game, Harry Potter Quidditch for PS2. Harry Potter Quidditch. And I regretted after I listed these not lumping the Harry Potter games together as a lot. Should have done it. I don't know why I didn't. I think I just hadn't gotten to lot mode yet and just, I don't know, really didn't think of it. Whatever reason I had for not doing it at the time, I regret now. $9.19 free shipping for that one. Again, on sale, 12% off. And there were a couple items that, because normally I only do a 10% wholesale, 10% whole store sale. And I said I bumped it up to 12 just to see if there's any items that are right on that border that, unfortunately, I should have eliminated from that sale. Very low dollar items, below $9.99, really. Because there's a couple items that the 12% was a little much. Like this next one on C3 is a vintage Duncan yo-yo, C123, and I'm just assuming it's in one of these baskets and just wasn't specified, because I did at one point just toss a couple items Jen had on the shelf into the baskets, and I said I'll be able to figure it out. I'd rather them be in here, not taking a bunch of space, but no, this one is actually tucked back here, still on the shelf. But there's 2 of them, I can feel it. So let me make sure I get the right one and throw the other one in the basket to have the same conversation some other time. It was the blue one, if I remember. Look at that. Now I push those back and I've got a tiny, tiny little space to put something. But this one right here, it's a vintage Duncan butterfly yo-yo. And for that item, $8.79 free shipping. It's not terrible, just you can easily eliminate certain price ranges in a sale when you do a full store sale or when you set rules to do a sale. I could have just eliminated anything below a certain price. I'll do that next time. And the last thing I got was 2 large boxes. 2 boxes, let's go with that. 2 boxes, one there, one here, all James Patterson, mostly from the Alex Cross series. And I already have a bunch more James Patterson, so I think I'll be able to complete a couple sets with what I had there. I paid $10 for all of those. And one of the buildings is specifically all books. There's some VHS and cassettes and CDs, but very little compared to how many books. I meant to go back the next day and just spend a couple hours scanning books, because I don't do that. If I don't have something else to do, I definitely will do that. But it was the weekend. Summer's winding down. Kids go back to school on, I think, next Tuesday, Monday. So, summer's winding down. I didn't feel like it. That's what it comes down to. I didn't feel like it. I still should have, but didn't feel like it. I should probably reach out to them and say, hey, what do you do with the books after, nobody takes them? Maybe I could just take them off their hands. Who knows? But compared to other years, normally I have to come home, unload the car, and then go back. Or I'll have the trunk and the back seat and the passenger seat full. And I'll have to take stuff to storage because I can't even fit it all here. And this year, it was 2 boxes of books and barely 2 bags worth of stuff. So compared to other years, not great, but I could have only got this, and it still, I think, would have been a better decision than what I've done in past years where I buy stuff that's still on my shelves. That doesn't do you any good. But this, I mean, what a great find. Next thing going out, B3A is a vintage Russ Cave Troll with purple hair sitting right on top. That one right there. And every time I think I must be out of trolls, another one sells. I'm not really sure how many I have left, but I did buy a bunch of them when I bought them. $10.55 free shipping on that one. Again, assuming that was on sale, because everything was on sale. Some of the stuff was on sale, but then I still sent out offers, but those would, of course, be my .99 if I sent out an offer. Next thing going out, this is a pretty good one. C2 Wilson Aura 8A800. C2 right here. This ball glove. I'm not a fan of the colored gloves. I'm a classic guy. I like leather colored, brown, not black, brown, dark brown to be specific. Looks like leather, looks like a glove, but this is actually a really nice glove. This is comparable. Oh yeah, that feels good. This is comparable to my glove. Not as broke in, and of course mine, like I said, is brown. I should actually check. Maybe it is the same glove, because mine was expensive, and this one used $70.39. I think it was listed $79.99. So whatever $70.39 plus 12% is, which I think is $79.99. Not positive on that. Actually, let me find out. I can look at it. $79.99. Look at me knowing stuff. But yeah, that was listed around a week. Not very long. Got that from my dad. What a great pickup. I think he said he paid $2 at a garage sale. Just really, really great pickup. But gloves, don't pass them by. They're not all worth that. Some of them are $14.99 free shipping. But when they're good, they're good. And speaking of good, I talked about this in maybe last video? Couple videos ago. Actually, it's the one going out today. So it's probably 3 videos ago. B4 is a Guth mid-century modern candy dish in aluminum with teak legs right here. And I had said before, it's identical to a Miro aluminum candy dish, but it's not. It's a Guth. If I don't even know if I have that on camera. Guth, G-U-T-H. And listed $119.99. Took an offer, $100 free shipping. Yes, $100 for a piece of aluminum. Great. And here would be the bummer, because in the video that comes out today, actually it came out 3 minutes ago, I asked in the video, hey, does anybody know anything about this? So it'd be really bummed me out if future Drew gets to find out that that actually was more rare and I should have asked a lot more money. I might find that out today. That would be a bummer, but still, $100 free shipping. Love it. Again, I got that from my dad. It was one of those items I said, we're going to have to list it, see what happens, and then we'll see how much money he gave. So I paid $25 for that item, $100 free shipping going out the door. Next thing up, C4 is vintage handmade aprons, half aprons. 1, 2, 3, 4 half aprons to be exact. Get these Chinasaurs out of my way. And yes, I did say Chinasaur, which if you don't know, you can list. And here's the aprons, before I get off track too much. But much smaller lot because they are half aprons. It was almost the same amount, but half the size, half the weight, half the everything. And for those, $30 plus shipping. I accepted an offer. I think they were listed $34.99, so not too much of a discount, but happy to see those go as well. But to loop back to Chinasaur, it's a keyword you should put in when you sell generic lots of made in China dinosaurs, where they're not your Jurassic World or Little Tykes or any branded name. They're just made in China dinosaurs. You can just put them in decent sized lots. We did ours where they were at least a similar size, because we had a bunch of really little ones and some bigger ones, and we kind of lotted them up like that into lots that the weight made sense for shipping, that kind of thing. And one of the keywords you should put in is Chinasaur. There are people that search that out, and I don't know if that's happened organically or if it's an actual collector thing. I can't imagine there's a collector element. I think that's just one of those keywords that organically got added to a listing and added to a listing, and now all of a sudden it's something that people actually search for. Next thing going out, B3 is a Dymo letter tag, B123. Okay, I can see it back here. Let's see if I can, yeah, I can move these back here. Onto these pans that never sell, so why not? Not those. I thought I had it. All right, here we go. And it did have extras with it, so I gotta make sure I get the extras. I feel one of them. All right, yep, I think it's just the one extra. So let me tuck these back here again to be difficult to get to in the future when they sell. So right there, it's a Dymo letter tag with a refill that came with it and a extra refill. Oh, actually it's two in here plus the one it comes with. So that's actually a pretty good deal for whoever got that. This is the third time that's sold. This is the first time I get to ship it out because somebody actually paid for it. One of the times was something that happens every once in a while. Somebody selected local pickup and they were in California. It just means people assume it's like door pickup, like Walmart, where you can have them shop for you and then you just pull up and pick up your stuff. I think that's where people get confused. I'm not mad about it. It's just a bummer because it takes a few days. Usually on those, I'll reach out to the customer and I say, hey, it seems like you might have accidentally picked the wrong shipping option. I would like to say 100% of the time, they don't respond. So they also don't know how to check their messages. And I'll actually go ahead on those. I'm not suggesting you do this. I'm doing it because of my personal experience and my willingness to take what comes if it goes in the wrong direction. But if they don't respond within a certain amount of time, 24 hours, I just cancel it. Because if not, I gotta wait the extra days and then wait for it to be okay in eBay's eyes. I just cancel it. If they can't respond to a message, they're not gonna check their emails to see that I canceled it anyways. They'll just be mad in a week that it didn't show up and whatever. I'll take the lumps if they come. But for that, $17.59 plus shipping. And this was the one that really I shouldn't have put in the sale. Next thing going out, Mass Effect Xbox One right here. Mass Effect Andromeda, Xbox One. Good game. At least Mass Effect is a good game. I don't know if I played this exact one. I don't think I did, but Mass Effect is a good game. But one of those, when a game is extremely popular, like Mass Effect, Call of Duty, they just make so many. They don't really have a value. I actually paid money for that one when my local family video store went out of business. $7.03 free shipping. So probably lost some money on that one. And by lost some money, I mean lost some change because I wasn't going to make much in the first place because I price checked all of them. I was probably going to make $2 and now I'm making, negative 30 cents. These are random numbers I'm picking, but it's negligible. I probably should have just pulled it out of the store when I did my garage sale. Next thing going out is another game. This one was worth selling. Guitar Hero World Tour PS2. Guitar Hero World Tour PS2, and I have two of them. Let me see if they're identical. Yep, they both have manuals, so I must have had a quantity 2. I'll double check that anyways. But this game right here, oh no, not for resale. Oh. That always cracks me up. For that game, $14.95 free shipping. And then next thing going out, this one was a little bummer, but I didn't pay much for it, so it's okay. C2 Texas Instruments TI-84 C12. This one here, and it was a bummer because it didn't work. It would like flicker on and off, and I probably could have went through the hassle of trying to figure out how to fix it. Maybe it needed a new battery. I don't know. It's rechargeable, but it has the cord, and if it functions, I want to say it was like 50 bucks. It was worth a decent amount of money, but for parts or repair, $19.99 plus shipping. And I think I sent out an offer on that. I think it was listed $22.99. Not a ton more, but $19.99 plus shipping. I'm still okay with that. I got that. I think that I got that from my buddy Mikhail, so I paid very, very little. Very little. I've recently, thank you very much, by the way, I've recently gotten a large uptick in views and a large uptick in subscribers. I got, in 7 days, it was, let me double check, because it was outside of the first time I was on with Kat Nurse Flipper on her live with Julian. Since then, it was the most subscribers I got in a week ever. Yes, I got 94 in the last 28 days and 58 in the last week. So that was a big uptick. I love it. Thank you to everyone, all the new subscribers that have subscribed. Appreciate it. But to the Mikhail, the infamous Mikhail I mention every once in a while, it's been a while now. So I'm pretty sure this is how the story goes. He bought out somebody else's eBay store. Somebody was getting out of it, or maybe they were a hoarder, or there was something where he ended up with a surplus of stuff. And he reached out to me and said, I can't process this stuff fast enough. Some of this stuff I'm just going to end up donating to Goodwill or Salvation Army or whatever's local in his area, St. Vinny's or whatever. He lives out west. And he said, instead of that, if you want, pay the shipping and I'll ship you some boxes of stuff. And he's done that, I think, 4 times now. And each time it's been fabulous. So again, Mikhail, thank you. And so that's when I say I got it from my friend Mikhail, that's how that breaks down. And so the amount I pay is the shipping to get it here. So it's very little price per item, because it's usually like a Walmart medium or like a Walmart small, somewhere in that range size box. So it's usually a decent amount of stuff. So even if it's not a bunch of high dollar items in volume, it's pretty good. And then every once in a while, there's a big score that I go, I wonder if Mikhail sees this video and wishes he would have kept that item. Next thing going out, I reduced the price on this, put it on sale, and even sent out some offers, but they paid on sale. It's just been in the store way too long. B3 is a Ray Dunn mom mug. B123, and it's back here. It's new with like a crown lid, and I cannot believe this didn't sell. I'm guessing my shipping was too high or something. I really don't know. I would have paid probably $3.99 at Goodwill for that. I've not sold a ton of Ray Dunn, but the stuff I have sold before, I've made a ton of money on. I thought that was going to be another one of those items. I think at one point I had it $24.99 plus shipping, which, I mean, that's not a ton, but it's good profits. Ended up selling $13.19 plus shipping, and I do see that it's $13.70 in shipping. So depending on where it's going, I might make a few dollars there. Either way, glad to have that space back. That's been listed a significant amount of time. Next thing going out on C3B is a vintage Mattel 1979, I'm gonna bring the phone with me, 1979 Barbie Best Buy floral halter top dress 2770 pink yellow. It's this one right here. You can't really tell too much what it is, but you would have seen on the screen. It is a pretty floral pink dress, and for that, yep, that's what I get. Take my phone with me, throw off my whole thing. Been making videos for 2 years now. I do them the exact same way. I decided to throw a wrench in it, throws me off. Okay, so for that item, $13.19 free shipping, and that is going through the global shipping program. I ship it to Kentucky for $0, and then they paid some crazy amount to get it to whatever country they live in. If you use global shipping program, and you know a way to see what country your item goes to, which I don't know if there is a way, I just hope there is, because I'm just a curious person. If you know a way, please let me know so that I can inform myself and add it to the videos. I think that would add a little spice to the video, maybe. Also, what bums me out is I always wanted to get a map and maybe like pin all the countries I deliver to, and maybe over time see if I can deliver to the whole globe. I thought that'd be kind of a neat thing, but at this point, that's never gonna happen because I have no idea where it goes. I would just be pinning Kentucky over and over again. Oh, it's going to Kentucky. I ship a lot to Kentucky. It would just be Kentucky blacked out. Well, that's gonna be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other.